I do want to talk to you off screen for a moment, though, when we're done.
Okay, so can you see my screen now?
I can see it. It's very small, but it's
Okay.
okay. I can read.
All right. So whenever somebody comments, you know how to hide, you know how to show the show, right? So for
Yeah.
example, like this one, you know how to show that.
Yes.
But what you don't do is you don't hide it. After highlighting it, you should highlight it. So that you should hide it so that what happens is that the comment shows on the face of the co-host or your face so that people can't really see their faces. So in this case, for example, I have Sandra Bodo and she says hi and it's hiding part of my screen. So what you do is you show the comment and then you hide it after like a few seconds. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but I thought you were putting it up so people can see it and
I
relate to it.
I understand. So when the answer is answered, so for example, on the last video, we were done with talking about the subject. Say, for example, we were done talking about the gay stuff, and then the comment was still there after 10 minutes. So it can go away while we do that. Does that make
Okay,
sense?
I didn't think about it. Okay.
Right? Okay. Second, if somebody is stuck, if a guest is stuck on your broadcast, instead of uh, ask doing something, you just ask them to refresh the browser.
Okay, instead of saying go out and come in. On the old blab, that's what we did. So,
Right. So here you just ask them to refresh the browser and nothing happens. All right.
okay.
All right.
Someone
And
said you're a great guy.
what?
Someone just said you are great, sir.
What? It doesn't matter. He's just
I
writing.
know, I'm just, you know me in the comments.
Okay. So forget comments for now. Just focus on
Yes.
learn. Yes. Thank you, ma'am. And
I'm sorry. I am extremely playful after that one.
okay. So um, you know how to hide, and then you can play with the window style. So when you play with the window style, it sort of people stay back on the screen, paying attention to the screen rather than running away from the screen and just listening. So that would increase 20% of the whole viewership. Not a lot, but still 10 to 20% of viewership will increase if you just keep on playing. But that doesn't mean you just press every 2 seconds. It means
I
that, like you have watched TV or shows, so that's how it does. And then if you are stuck, somehow if your phone is stuck, um, so so when you're stuck, you just browse, you just refresh and try to close everything else on your phone, on your computer.
so I should close all the other window.
Yeah,
Basically,
everything on your computer should be closed, not just Windows, but like if you have Zoom open or a video open, anything, just close it.
well, I usually do have most things closed.
Right. But just in case, because this technology is called WebRTC, and WebRTC uses the browser's ability to convert video. So it's required a lot of processor speed sometimes, and if you have something else open, the memory is not there and it just starts to freeze things. So even the voice might be going, the video guide might be getting stuck and other things might be getting stuck. So If you want a crystal clear quality voice to be brilliant, you want to have everything else closed.
So I have been keeping Facebook Live open in
Close
Facebook
it.
so they can question. Should I begin doing it a little differently and just do that on my phone and keep everything else closed on the computer on my
Why,
laptop?
why do you want to have Facebook Live open? If you're talking
No,
to Manju,
I said it wrong. I have Facebook open because Monta, don't tell me, Montage and Fata often will send me a message through that if they're having some problems.
so the thumb rule is that they should also close because otherwise they will have problems. So they can communicate on WhatsApp.
Okay. And we can do that during the show.
Correct. So if you want to communicate with those two guys, you use WhatsApp.
Okay. Well, I'm learning. I'll tell them.
Yeah, you just have.
Tomorrow, before I forget, there's a good chance that neither one of them will be able to come.
All right. Why is that?
Well, Fata's going to be does the meetup that day, and she is going to be out in Kashmir or some other place. She has a trip that she's going on.
You can do it with the Aftab or somebody else. When you join, somebody will come and say, or you can just write a status, who wants to join me tomorrow for an English class, and I'm pretty sure somebody would say, yeah, I am interested.
However, if I do that, I need someone who can speak both languages.
Yeah, just ask them, just write a status, and I'm pretty sure you will find many who know both languages.
You're ready to leave me on my own, aren't you?
Yeah, you will
You're
find many.
not going to get me help. Okay, I know it now.
No, getting you help is different than um getting help is different than helping me myself. My job is getting help, not helping myself. I'm not good at that. I'm lazy.
I know, I've noticed.
Yeah,
But
thank
you also
you.
do a lot of work.
My job is to get other people to do the work. If I do other people's job, then who will do my job? My
It's
job is to
joyous
get
who does.
right.
But no, let's get back to reality. If there is a reality, it seems like a big dream ever in the past few weeks. Um, I do. I mean, I want to feel a little. I'm really stretching myself with this every day, and at 11:15 my time is a big stretch.
Do it when you're free. Do it when you want to do it. Don't do it for other people.
Well, no, we've been doing this because we wanted Fata there and whatchamacallit, and Montos there,
Manjot.
Monjo.
Mm-hmm.
And and in order to do that, this was the perfect time for them.
Well, not necessarily. It's a perfect time because a lot of audience would be there. If I did a show at an earlier time, there wouldn't be a lot of people. So you want to teach people, and they have to be free to learn. So that's a good time, and you can do it later. For example, you could do it uh, 11 instead of 11:15. You could do it at 9:15 or 10:15.
Oh,
That's still.
please don't make it any earlier. It's enough getting the dog out and the cats out and
So you're
getting all
not
these text messages done. No way.
okay.
We ain't doing
So
that.
so challenge is I don't know. You see, I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm only suggesting you to do something. And you feel like I'm ordering something. I'm not ordering.
No, 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 you're getting it wrong. If you're
Okay,
saying that, you have it all wrong.
that's
Because
what it feels
you
like
can't,
to me.
excuse me?
When I'm making a suggestion and you stop me like, no, 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 it feels like you are taking it as an order and then you don't want that order. So that's what I feel like.
I don't see it as an order. If I didn't want to do it, believe me, I have a big mouth and
I
I
know
will
that.
tell
I've,
you I
no,
won't do it.
I've noticed that.
I
Um,
do things because I want to do it, not because you're telling me to do it.
right. So don't stretch yourself. Don't tell me you're stretching yourself because of me. You're stretching yourself because of you.
I'm stretching myself because I want to. I'm doing this show because I want to do it.
Okay.
However, you need to understand I'm lazy too at times.
Hmm.
And, just like you said to me this morning, did you sleep? Yes, I did sleep. I'm changing my whole schedule around so I can do this. And I really need to change it. But in changing it, it's a stretch right now because I've been in a really lazy. I've been doing a lot of work, but I've been doing it in my time instead of someone else's time. So I'm
Right.
changing everything around. And I'm changing it because I decided, oh, I want to do this. If I didn't want to have anything to do with it, believe me, you would know.
Right.
It would be very clear in your mind that I'm saying no.
So
In
now
fact,
you know
I
how
have
to.
said no a few times.
So now you know how to do.
Go on.
May I speak? Have the permission to speak, Your Majesty?
I shut my mouth and you just smile. I mean,
The Queen hasn't given me the permission.
I'm not the queen.
You're the Queen of your house.
You tell me. What are you saying? You tell me. Talk. Oh, you're texting me at the same time.
Yeah, I was replying to your message.
All these messages I'm getting.
So now you know how to do a reply on WhatsApp. You know how to do the Be Live show. You know how it works. Do you have any questions related to technology? Because I have another gentleman waiting on me.
How dare you leave me?
Excuse me?
How dare you shut this down?
Sorry, what do you mean?
I'm teasing. I'd like to continue the conversation. Actually, I wanted the conversation a little off camera for a moment.
Okay. Well, thank you for learning and being there. And I have a interesting doctor who is up next, and he wants to help me reach my goals. After yesterday's posts, a lot of people want to help, so let's see what he can do and what we can do together.
Are you talking about the post of the other night, or are you talking about another post?
No, the post where I was sad.
That's
It
the other
like
night.
it's looked like I don't have permission to be sad anymore. It's like I'm not
No,
human being.
you.
I'm a robot.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay.
You don't have time to feel sorry for yourself.
I'm not trying to feel sorry for myself. I was just sad. It's in human emotion.
How are you feeling now?
I'm fine. I feel sad because of one of the boys who was working with me was annoyed and he was disappointed, and not just one but more people. And I have learned to express whatever the truth is because that helps a lot in many ways. maybe not directly but indirectly. So it's not a good idea, in my opinion, to keep the truth inside and whatever you feel. If a lot of people were disappointed because of I was sad and I was, 400 or something people commented,
You had
and
tons of, and I read all of them as they came to me.
right, and if 400 people felt sad, which means that maybe somebody will actually stand up and start doing some of the things that I'm doing. So that's the whole result of that, that people are willing to participate. And if they think that I am doing something good, then they should be part of it. They shouldn't just be, we're not living in 1990 where we can just watch the television. We are the television. We are the media today. We are the people who are going to change the world. And if people are just going to be, oh, I'm so sad, you are sad. You don't have to be sad for me. You can go, up your game. That's the whole idea of telling what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I wasn't necessarily saying if I close my account, it's just unhandleable as human. That's all. I'm not going to become like a transformer into a machine of some kind. I just think I need to take away some time. I use my Facebook for a particular purpose. It has pretty much solved that purpose, and I'm ready to move on to the next learning. It's not like I'm not here as a slave of anyone. I was here to learn. That's my job, and I learn and I talk whatever I learned, and I'm sharing. And what I was speaking earlier in the last video is that I believe out of that post, a lot of amazing inbox messages came to me, and a lot of people shared me their own experiences, and that taught me a lot of many things about how things are the way they are. Anyway, I need to go. This guy's waiting on me. Take care. Thank you
Um,
for. Yeah.
can I have one moment off camera for a sec? Two.
Um, well, I'm not dying and you're not dying in an hour, so you go and eat breakfast and then we'll talk.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right. Bye
I will
bye.
wait. I will wait to hear from you, or should I just remind you in about an hour through
Sure.
what? But I
Sure.
want to have I want to have
Bye.
you. Bye.